What is up, guys? Welcome back to Shamed on YouTube, and today I'm going to try and explain why I've suddenly had a keen interest in the trick-shotting section of Call of Duty. I have no problem with legit trick-shotters. It's the ones that like to go into public games and basically get dummies on another team and try and set up various trick shots. Now, I do know a way of finding these guys. It's not that hard, but I'm not going to give out any information on how to do it because simply it's just not something you need to know, because what I'm about to tell you is actually going to be detrimental on the whole trick shotting community and those that think it's actually okay to set up trick shots, because I've been posting them up and people have been saying, why are you going after trick shotters? They're doing nothing wrong. It's basically what they do, it's how it's done now. And to be honest, if you really think about the way these guys are setting up the trick shots, basically going into public games, 2 teams of 6, and then having one team kill off all members bar one, and then the other team will take turns trying to do what you're seeing right here, climbing on top of a plane and then doing a couple of YY36. Honestly, I don't know the terminology, and I don't want to know the terminology. I don't want to get suckered into that. But basically what they do, they'll set this up and they'll keep going and going and going and going until they hit one single shot, and that shot will be something they include in a montage or something like that. And basically with those who come along and watch this montage think, oh my god, these guys are brilliant, they go into games and they get these kill cams. It's the behind the scenes that not a lot of people know about, which is a little bit shady and something that I just frown upon in general. So the reason why I'm covering this is, if you think about it, these guys go into the public lobbies and set up shots, and if you really just take it down to the bare minimum, it's 2 people going into a public game, one person agreeing to die and the other person agreeing to kill them. It's boosting. I know it might not sound like it, they might only get 1 kill out of it at the end, but to go into a public game and to know the outcome of the match beforehand is a little bit wrong. And the fact that they're using these lobbies, which are presumably locked down, but they are accessible, it's just really just another form of boosting. So what I did before I started putting these up as trick shotters exposed as boosters, I decided to, oh my god, I'm getting some lag on my Xbox here. Wow, was that a trick shot? I don't know. Basically, I've just taken one person that I've seen throughout the 2 or 3 hours I've been going in there and making them rage, and I just thought I'd use the video in the background as an example, so you can do what you want in the video in the background. I'm just basically showing you what these trick shotters do for about 4 or 5 hours a day to get that one shot. So basically what I did, I jumped on Twitter, and I do have regular conversations with now I believe you pronounce his name Maticus. He's been very influential in the Black Ops 2 department when it comes to reporting boosters. I'll basically send him a message and let him know that I found people, and he'll pass it on to the security team, and basically those guys are dealt with in about a week. So hopefully, with that in mind, I'll be sending these guys along to him as well, and they'll be dealt with the same, because I was having a word with him, and I put the tweet up on the screen. I basically said, what is Treyarch's stance on players who go into public lobbies and set up trick shots? Can that be counted as boosting? And it really didn't take him long to get back to me about that. He said, if 2 players on opposing teams are working together, yes. So basically, there you have it. Setting up trick shots in public, lockdown or not lobbies, is exactly boosting. It's boosting. So if you do encounter anyone like this, just report them for boosting, because it's basically what it is. And I will be posting up a lot of these because I've been coming across so many of these boosters. It's unbelievable. I'm not even going to call them trick shotters, because to be honest, it's luck. I could sit there, I could guarantee you, I could sit there in a private game and I could jump off the end of a plane and I could spin around and randomly hit that fire button whilst repeatedly tapping on the YY to switch weapons. I guarantee you, after a whole day of play, I would get at least 1 kill, and that's what they're doing. Because I've got to tell you, I've been in these lobbies and I've been watching it and trying to just mess with them, and I've probably only seen about 2 kills. Yeah, I would say about 2 kills which actually looked any good. and the fact that they were sat there for hours trying to get it is unbelievable. And also, the one thing, you're going to see this over the week, I go into these lobbies, I basically try and kill the team, which is what Search and Destroy is all about. I go in there under my alter ego account, which is going to have to be renamed at some point because I'm actually beginning to get noticed on there. I'll go in and try and kill them, and the language and threats that I will receive for doing this, let's just say one of the videos coming up this week, a former largest clan member, a member of the clan, I don't even want to mention names at the moment, threatened to boot me offline whilst in-game, and did try to boot me offline, but once they found out it was lagging out the game, they stopped. But they were definitely trying to boot me offline, and it's pretty pathetic that people would actually do that. So not only do these fake trickshotters, well, not fake, yeah, fake trickshotters set up kills, they actually go as far as booting people offline to make sure they can do it, and it's just pathetic. So I'm basically going to be doing my utmost to expose as many of these people as possible. Now, if you, I want to make this really clear, if you're one of these people who snipe, you go into regular games like free-for-all, and you get these kill cams in general games where the team members are moving, I have the utmost respect for you, because that alone is an accomplishment, because you're doing it on your own and you've actually got able bodies to shoot at, whereas these guys have got these dummy accounts to just sit there and get shot. And then no doubt they'll probably go into Vegas or Premiere and just do a bit of editing and get rid of the gamer tags, because it's perfect. But you guys that actually do it that way, I 100% have respect for you. I did make it sound like in a live comment that I hated all trickshotters. I don't. Honestly, I don't. It's these guys that set up. To me, this is fake. This is 100% fake. And now it is actually something that we can actively try and stop and report them for boosting, because it is indeed boosting. Setting up trick shots is a boostable offence. Now, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to let this quickly start up again. I'm going to let you know who's in this lobby, and you can see who's at these involved. So here we have on one team we have Volt Mike. I have heard of Volt before, whether or not they're famous or anything like that, I don't know. Volt Mike, if you know him, let me know in the comments below. And then we have this randomer down here, Sleepy is God, who's basically just there to be shot. Then on the opposing team, now I'm going to tell you what Volt Mike's in here at the moment for. He's on that team simply to take out the people like myself who are trying to kill them. He'll run around behind the person and shoot away to give away the position, and the other members of the other team will take them out. Then once that's done, I know that only Sleepy's God is in there and Volt Mike's in there. He will kill himself, and they will use Sleepy as a dummy account. And then what you get is the other members of the other team who in this okay, what the heck? In this example is iCryos, Chapet22, Dominic Martin and Hit Harry. They will take it in turns, jumping off at tall buildings, trying to get the final kill cam, and ultimately completely and utterly fail because they really do suck. So what they'll do is they'll do that, and then it really is pathetic. But luckily, you probably won't encounter this as much. It's basically, if you know how to find them, you will find them, and don't worry about it. I will expose as many as I can. I'm going to get a lot of hate for this, but to be honest, no one likes trick shotters who do this. Even the trick shotters themselves don't like people who set them up. I've had so many encouraging words on Twitter. I've had a lot of hatred, but I've just blocked the hate. I've had a lot of encouraging words to what I'm doing, and I'm going to continue to expose these trick shotters because they're so easy to get. And for those of you who do enjoy the quotes from Limbo, that is going to be here again soon, but it's going to take an alternative route. We're going to stop using the C4 and Right Shield because, to be honest, I haven't touched Ghost in over a week. What we're going to do is we're going to turn it into the Trick Shotter edition. We're going to go in there because these guys rage. You should hear them when you kill them. I've completely forgot that Black Ops 2 had the momentary conversation from the enemy team. When you kill someone, they rage, and the amount of hatred they spill out, oh my god, that is where quotes from Limbo is going to come from for the foreseeable future. I might throw in a few ghost ones in there from time to time, but that's basically it. So that is why I'm going to be covering Black Ops 2 Trick Shotters as much as possible. Black Ops 2 is now more popular than Ghosts in my opinion, so going back to an old game that I love and helping it out a bit more, and knowing the security team is still active and doing their job, it is absolutely amazing. Because on Ghosts, it's very hard to report anyone. You just hit report, that's it, it's gone. You don't know anything about it. But at least with Black Ops 2, you kind of know it's going to be helped. And all those kids that go, oh, they're not going to do anything, it's just Black Ops 2 is so old now, you're not going to get anything done. Really, I am going to be sending Malachus, I really hope I'm pronouncing that right, he's going to be getting weekly or fortnightly emails, or I'm going to see if I can get him to follow me again, DMing him with like a list of videos that we're putting up, and we're going to expose as many Black Ops 2 boosters, modders, cheaters, and now trick shotters as we can. Now, I'm not even going to go near the legit ones. It's these guys here who set up the clips. Remember, it's just the guys who set up clips. That is constituted as boosting, as therefore it should be reportable, and they should be dealt with. And let's just see if these guys can get themselves reset. So, I've been Daz on YouTube. This has been Shamed on YouTube, the We're Going to Expose Trickshotters edition, and hopefully we can get things sorted and running so you can at least get 1 or 2 videos a day of this. Can't guarantee that we're going to be commentated because apparently I sound gay and people have a problem with my voice, but to be honest, I don't give a crap. I am who I am. You guys who hate my voice, you don't have to listen. You can just hit that mute button and complain about the video all you want. So if you have stuck with me to the very end and you heard me dribble on about this subject, I do encourage you to leave a rating. I would prefer a like, but if you do hit that dislike button, remember, I would love to hear what you feel in the comment section below, and I promise I will try to reply to every single comment that's in there, to the point where I just end up saying thank you to everyone. But then again, that's just me. I've been Daz on YouTube, I've said that before, and I will see you guys next time.